action! Okay, that's just kind of what we say when we start a video. Have you ever seen someone with one of those things? Oh, I mean, hello, how are you guys? It's time for Mary Had a Little Lamb. Have you ever seen one of those things in a movie where they have a clicker and it's like, and then someone in the background says, action! I don't know, that's when they start filming the thing, so. We do a lot of filming here, so that's what we're gonna do. Are you ready to learn Mary Had a Little Lamb? First, I have to take a drink of coffee from Albert Einstein's brain. Famous 20th century physicist. E equals mc squared. Have you ever heard of that? Well, anyway. I like it because his little coffee cup says, I heart coffee. You know what else I heart? Music. Okay, anyway, one drink and then we can get started. You're probably thinking, is this what it's always going to be like? Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully, because it's a lot of fun. Okay, Mary Had a Little Lamb. We're going to start on the A string, so make sure you get the cello in between your knees here, and make sure that it's resting right where your ribs connect at your sternum, and that this curved part right here on the shoulder is resting comfortably right there. It should be pretty soft. And then the cello not sitting straight forward, but with a little bit an angle toward the hand that you'll use to pluck. Where you hold up your right hand and then shake it out and stick out your thumb. Put it on the side of the fingerboard down here, and then use your pointer finger to pluck the open A string. It should sound like that. Let's do it 4 times. Go A, 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 A. Then let's get our hand ready over here before we start. Remember where our thumb goes, behind the second white line. You can pop your arm up a little bit like a chicken. I like to say, "Baka!" And then we remember to pop up our chicken wings like that. Baka! Okay. Then your pointer finger on the point of the finger, close to the nail, right on top of the yellow line. Just to remind you exactly where it goes, we want to get it right there, on the point of the finger. And then let's pluck that one 4 times. 1, 1, 1, 1. If you didn't get a good sound, it's probably because you're not pressing this hard enough onto the string. So make sure to press it down really hard, especially the first few times you have to use a lot of force. 1, 1, 1, 1. Make sure that the finger is on the right string and that you're plucking the same string that your finger's touching. And then put 2 on the white line right next to it, about 1 inch higher. It's the next line up. And I like to keep both of them pressed down, and we'll do that for a while. 2, 2, 2, 2. And then press down the 3rd finger on the red line. So now I have 1, 2, and 3 all pressed down on the A string. 3, 3, 3, 3. And leave your hand right there. Leave all 3 pressed down. And I'm going to play measure 1 from Mary Had a Little Lamb. These are the blue notes. It's going to go like this. I'll play it and then you play it after me. 3, 1, 0, 1. Your turn. And then measure 2 is a lot easier. It's going to press down 3 on the red line. We'll go 3, 3, 3, and then rest. That's what the big squiggle is right there. It just means don't play anything. And they use the word rest. You could just say something like nap. And then you could just take a little nap for a second if you wanted to. But only for 1 second. Not even for 1 second. It's actually for just 1 beat. Remember how we were talking about beats? Like that. We're beating. There'll be 4 beats in every measure. Are you ready for measure 3? You're like, stop talking. Just show me measure 3. Okay. I'll show you measure 3. Now we're going to go to 1, 1, 1, rest. Like this on the yellow line. 1, 1, 1, rest. Then measure 4. I'm going to put back down 2 and 3. The white and red. I've got all 3 fingers pressed down. And we're going to play 3, 3, 3, rest. Now let's go on to line 2. Line 2 is almost the same as line 1, so yeah, if you could get through line 1, it's going to be pretty easy. If you want to, you can always pause and just practice that much. It's great to do it 2 or 3 times in a row, and even after just 2 or 3 times, you'll find that, oh, it's actually a lot easier, especially if you don't have to necessarily do it with the video like this. Okay, let's go to measure 5 when you're ready. 3, 1, 0, 1, or I could say 0, 1. Your turn. Then measure 6 is also pretty easy because it's just 3, 3, 3, 3. Ready? 3, 3, 3, 3. Your turn. Then measure 7. It's going to go like this. 1, 1, 3, 1. And then measure 8 has a 0 and then arrow, 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 or triangle, triangle, triangle. What that means is we're going to play it like this. We're going to play 0, and then we're going to count all 4 beats so that we know that we're holding that note the whole time like this. 0, 2, 3, 4, done, like that. And that's lines 1 and 2 of Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'll play it for you once from the beginning, and then you can try it on your own. Try to get through lines 1 and 2, or all the blue notes, 1 or 2 times on your own. Listen to it from the beginning. 3, 1, little lamb, rest. Little lamb, rest. Little lamb, rest. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. 2, 3, 4, done. All right, try it on your own a few times. Give yourself a round of applause and tell me in the comments how this video was. If you have any questions, of course, you can leave questions in there as well, and I'd be happy to hear from you. I love hearing how students are doing. So in the meantime, give yourself a round of applause, and when you're ready, go on to the next part. Good job.